I'm Plenty.
Well, of course you are.
Plenty O'Toole.
Named after your father, perhaps?
Would you like some help? On the crab side.
It's very kind of you.
I'm quite tired right now, I must say, and I don't know, it is a good movie. Yes, it's an awesome movie, I enjoyed it. I like the two gay guys, they're awesome. And I think that part where that bloke gets his tail between his legs, that one is sick. I think I would give it something like a 7. It's definitely not the best one, but it's still enjoyable and hilarious. Boy, it's hilarious. Yeah.
I think action-wise, it was fairly good. Plot was good, but quite. Yeah, it seemed to keep developing into more plots or subplots or lots of things happening. Got a little bit lost. And I hate the two gay guys, they're so annoying. They just keep rocking up in the middle of irritating times and ruining everything. So I'd have to give it less than the last one, which would make it a 6.
Well, I've always rather fancied the trip to South Africa.
It's quite a fun movie, but it's definitely not a good movie. Sean Connery is okay, but far from his best. And pretty much the only thing that I think is really good about the film is the music, which is very good, but the rest of it is pretty average. And yeah, just too silly, but got a bit of fun. 6 out of 10.
You've been a lousy audience, so get lost. See you later.
Next up is the Roger Moore era.
At least I get to sleep before most of the Roger Moore era. Otherwise, I don't think I would make it.
Bro, Roger Moore is awesome.
He's fun, but I can't handle that much fun.
Oh.
You can't handle that much fun. So, John didn't watch James Bond, he was watching a horror movie at the same time.
What movie were you watching, John?
He was watching us, watching James Bond. Scary stuff.
Well, I'd say it was all good until the main bad guy actually just kind of inflated like a balloon in first. That was kind of an anti-climax for me, I must say. But other than that, it was a pretty good watch. I'd say it's the more believable of the Bonds. Until obviously, as I stated. Oh, yes, also Bond's watch becoming a hacksaw. That was pretty cool. And completely ridiculous. So it was cool though. I'd say I'd give it a 5.5.
Dig the movie, bro. Yeah, I like that funeral scene. That was awesome. Yeah, that was good. And funny too. So out of 10, I'll probably give it a 7.
I think artistically, I'd probably give it a 9. This was really good shots, really good. Yeah, interesting. Corny factor, I'd give it a 5. Yeah, there was a lot of cheese, like stating the obvious puns, but maybe that's just my personal taste. Overall entertainment value, I'd probably give it a 7.
I'm not the biggest fan of the more light-hearted comical sort of Bond movies, but of all the Roger Moore ones, this is probably my favourite. I also like the kind of Caribbean voodoo thing. It's quite a cool sort of theme. Yeah, so 8 out of 10.
Bloody hell. Goodness gracious. Oh.
Joseph, what was that?
Oh, that says it all, doesn't it? Joking. It was good. I would like give it 8, but I won't because of that bloody girl. Goodness me, what the heck was she doing? So I'm gonna have, it'll be 8 minus 3 for Mary Goodnight, so it'll be a 5. But no, I can't even say I dig the movie because I hated that lady. Flip. Okay, that's it.
Not a very good movie, I'm afraid. Definitely one of the bottom 2 or 3, I'd imagine, of the Bond movies. But so I would give it 5. But that's what I gave You Only Live Twice. But for Christopher Lee as Scaramanga, he's very good. I'll add an extra point. And also the last sort of third of the movie on Scaramanga's Island, I kind of like that. Yeah. It also has an interesting exotic feel, but it sort of feels a bit cheap as well, I think.
If you gave it 5, because what did you give it? 6.
6.
An extra point because of Scaramanga. You surely have to take a point off because of that bloody girl.
No, she was one of the reasons I only had 5 in the first place.
Right. Okay.
I've lost my charm!
Overall, good watch, good Bond girl. I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, it's an awesome movie. Enjoyed it. I'll definitely give it something like flip. Okay, I'll give it an 8.5. How about that? It's awesome.
I've never really liked this film much, but I quite enjoyed it. It's pretty iconic. There's some great sequences, so I'll give it 7.
You liked Jaws, didn't you?
Jaws is very cool. Yeah, most of the film is quite well crafted, but there's certain elements of the sort of fantasy side of it that I don't particularly like. But otherwise, it's good.
Sweet. Yes, that was quite enjoyable, I must say, and very, very entertaining. Funny too. What do I like about it? Yo, bro, the girls were very pretty, weren't they?
Yeah.
Now, what I didn't like about is when they stole that shuttle of that plane. That was stupid. And so I would give it something like an 8. How about that?
I like the plot. It's easy to follow. Good chase scenes as usual for Bond. Loved the boat chase through Venice. That was amazing. And so I'd probably give it 6, 7. Make it a 7.
I've always tended to be a little bit sentimental when reviewing Moonraker because it was the first movie I saw, but I'm going to dispense with that today and just say that it's not that good. But it's still fun. There's some good parts to it. 6 out of 10. And it's the first time I've ever rated Inspired Love Me higher than Moonraker, so that's quite unusual.
I think he's attempting re-entry, sir.
That was a nice break from the silly, over-the-topness of the last few, so I enjoyed that. More down-to-earth style, and it's a nice story to sort of piece together from different bits from Ian Fleming short stories, so very enjoyable, 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I enjoyed this one. Really good action, good plot, nice twists, and overall think I'll give it a 7.
This is my sexy voice. For your eyes only, darling. that was alright. I don't think it was very good. It was just alright. So, scale out of 10, I'd give it 6.5. Yes, I'd give it a 6.5. Yes, what's a movie? And a lot of girls, and all of them pretty enough to make your pistol stiff. It was awesome.
That is going online! That is going online!
Give it an 8. Dude, I've been down and
say that again.
I'll give it an 8.
Like Joseph just elaborately said, there were quite a few girls in the movie which were quite, I'd say, visually appealing, which gave it a plus. But overall, I think I think they don't know what they were really trying to do in that film. So I mean, action-wise, cool, but story-wise, not so cool. So I'd say I'd rate it a 5.5.
It's another decent film, I think. I like most of the 80s films, but I wouldn't say it's as good as For Your Eyes Only, so I'll give it 7 out of 10.
Yeah, bro, the end of the AVTK. I kind of enjoyed it, but I don't think it was the best Bond movie. So I'll have to give it a 6.
View to a Kill is not a great film, but it has a very good villain and some good set pieces. And it's a film I often enjoy rewatching, so I'll give it 6 as well. 6 out of 10.
Sweet. That's probably the first time we ever read it.
Snoop, niet af, niet snoep, maar ben niet your friend, mask, niet your sneak, I'm not new. 7 out of 10.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a slog getting through the Roger Moore era. It's been a bit tough, but looking forward to the arrival of Mr. Dalton.
Oh, James.
This is probably my favorite one so far. I like Timothy Dalton as James Bond, actually. And yeah, it seemed less corny, if I can say that. So I give it an 8.
Oh. Joseph, where are you? There you are.
Stupid git.
How was your pistol in this movie?
I think they don't blast it.
I kind of enjoyed it. I wouldn't say it's a very good Bond movie, but it is a good movie overall, not a good Bond movie, so I'd give it a 5.
It's a good movie, but it's not a good Bond movie. It's usually the other way around. It's a good Bond movie, but it's not a good movie. John 1.
Yes, definitely one of the best Bond movies ever. I really liked it, good action sequences, it's not so far-fetched. Yeah, I loved it, it was really cool. And I think I'd give it about an 8.5.
I also have to agree, I thought that the fact that it wasn't as far-fetched as the more modern Bond movies actually made it much more enjoyable. And I digged all the fight scenes and the action sequences, they were actually really good, so I would also give it about an 8.
I really like this movie. I've always liked it. It's also great coming after the Roger Moore films. It's nice, good plot, sort of serious kind of spy movie. Timothy Dalton's very cool. Definitely 9 out of 10 for me.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a very good film.